Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Edwards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Gobert. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Rockets, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Holiday. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now Paul. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Edwards, good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Barnes kicks to Paul. Edwards looking it over. Elbow shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Outside Holiday. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Giannis against Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Barnes grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Paul. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with Houston's head coach for a bit. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. We have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Puts it up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 5th best, the Rockets.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Edwards kicks to Finney-Smith. Gobert with a screen on O'Neal. To the middle, a second left, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Outside Holiday. Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Barnes passes to Finney Smith. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. O'Neal against Barnes. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Rockets trail by 6. Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. Now here is Holiday. Finney Smith defending. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Memphis. No good from Finney Smith.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Holiday. Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Holiday. The Rockets with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Pass to Holiday. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Holiday's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. Barnes outside. Here's Finney Smith. Now Edwards. Over Mitchell. Sinks the 15-footer. Edwards got 11 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at Houston. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Grizzlies, 9.5 games behind.
And you know, Houston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here's Giannis. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. High post shot. And the shot falls short this time. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. High post, Gobert knocks it loose. Unhindered, going all the way. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
It's Edwards on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Edwards got 17 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here is Holiday. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Paul dishes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Giannis. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Outside Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Giannis kicks to Mitchell. Back to Giannis. Pass to Mitchell. Now Giannis. And stolen by Barnes. Now Paul. And here's Edwards from the arc. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's Paul. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Holiday the pass to Giannis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bobby Portis. Bay comes in for Antetokounmpo. Allen's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Trey Mann in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Grizzlies, Carter, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Pippen subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Anthony Edwards on top. 4th, Donovan Mitchell.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
That free throw good from Bay.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Goodwin subbed in for Malik Beasley. And here are the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. And credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. And with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's Bay, and he lays it straight in. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
1:35 left in the first. Pippen kicks to Carter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Goodwin.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Misses the step-back jump shot. Sharp, the pass to Mann. Back to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
I like the fact that Mann has worked on developing as a playmaker. That's encouraging. Terrific pass right there.
Pippen, a screen on Allen. For 3, Edwards. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Edwards against Allen. Left side, Edwards. To halt the run. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Antetokounmpo out there with Bay. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Sharp in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now, Mann, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. From downtown, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Mann. Pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Allen for 3. Poked loose and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
And you look at Edwards. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
The versatility of Carter Jr., I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Bay finds Giannis. Here's Mann. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
With the crossover and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And spacing is so vital. But, Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
And Paul drills both of them.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to Bay. And some nice passing there by Houston. And to Kumbo inside. Defended by Strus. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Edwards.
And I can't say I'm surprised. A star of his caliber figuring out ways to continue to increase his impact and output. Hard to even talk about a ceiling when you see the progression of his scoring these last few years.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Paul, right side. Back to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Giannis with it. He's got 18. Down low. Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
There's the lob to Carter.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Johnson from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Rockets. And here is Paul. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston leading by 3. Puts up a 3, drills the three-pointer.
Well, that demonstrates how lethal man is shooting the basketball. He's ready to fire as soon as it's in his hands.
Here's Paul, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Portis comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen even to the best of them. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line. And those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. Stolen by Allen. Jumps up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Max Strus. That free throw good from Allen. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 33 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Now here's Paul. Carter finds Johnson. Barnes outside to end the run. Rebounded by Allen.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Rockets making the shot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Oh, Giannis punches hit home!
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Rockets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Carter. Max Strus comes in for Keldon Johnson. Edwards has come in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Paul. And he gets it to go.
Boy, Barnes excels at ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Barnes. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Edwards, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. No good from outside.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pippen, the pass to Edwards. Pippen, a screen on Mitchell. To the paint, here's Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
The kick out to Holiday. Portis a screen on Pippen. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And Bobby Portis hits from deep. Portis has got 5 now.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Now Pippen, still yet to score. Gobert finds Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Edwards drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 5th best, Anthony Edwards.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Strus against Allen. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. A 3 from Barnes. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Strus. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A minute 50 left here in the second. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Edwards from the arc.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
O'Neal passes to Holiday. Allen for three. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Mitchell on the corner. Outside Holiday. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell attacks the iron.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Outside Edwards. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. The open shot Edwards, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
you. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the three. Gets a hand on it. Portis on the follow. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
This dunk contest is going to be legit. We've got some athletes, boy.
You're right, man. Some serious high risers in this field. I cannot wait to see what they come up with.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets leading by 8. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Gobert is out there. Giannis showing creativity.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Paul. Outside Edwards. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holiday, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Edwards. Edwards fights through for 2.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo inside. Barnes on him.
And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And as you said, the three-point shot has been a major weapon for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside Edwards. And the three off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 30 points in the game. Over Barnes. The putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Lets it go from the wing. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 40 points.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
They get it back. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Barnes.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here is O'Neal. He has yet to score. From deep, Giannis. Grizzlies with the rebound.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Paul with the ball. Barnes right side. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Finney-Smith. Barnes against Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. From about 19 feet. No good from Finney-Smith. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Snatched up. Antetokounmpo. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Paul. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here is Edwards. He has 40. Up and in from the low block. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Outside, O'Neal. Holiday with the three. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Paul. Back to Edwards. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Giannis outside. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets leading by 6. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And here's Edwards from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Gobert dishes to Barnes. Paul passes to Barnes. Now Edwards. Covered by Mitchell. Shot, high post. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Barnes. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Grayson Allen's checked in for Houston. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Pippen's checked in. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Paul outside for the tie. Rockets with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nice shot by Portis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's averaging 35 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to...
There's Giannis taking flight.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Barnes outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Up top, Pippen. Guarded by Holiday. Pippen, the pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Allen. Edwards, no good. Rockets leading by 7. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Portis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Portis has got 11 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Paul dishes to Edwards. Mitchell against Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. On the wing, Barnes. Over onto Antetokounmpo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
The Rockets leading. Giannis outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
3rd in steals, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in assists. Oftentimes in possessions, making the extra pass makes all the difference.
And looking again at their steals, they put aggressive defense right at the center of what they do. Their goal all season has been to make opponents as uncomfortable, Greg, as possible. And he knocks down the first one. Goodwin's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so he hits both. Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-5 run here. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Max Strus is on top.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
And taken away by Johnson. Pippen outside. Pass to Strus. Now here's Pippen. Johnson with a screen on Bay. Pippen, no luck.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Carter with a screen on Sharp. Back to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
That's a good one. Here's Mann, defended by Pippen. 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Inside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Outside Edwards. Carter sets the pick for Edwards. The Grizzlies with another miss. Rockets leading by 11. To the paint. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his second bucket tonight.
And when Mann gets that close inside, he's focused and concentrating on finishing. Really good job cashing in.
For 3, Edwards. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen kicks to Bay. Hits it from three-point range. Bay's got 13.
And I love watching this kind of competition. Bay returning the favor with that triple.
Outside Edwards. Over Goodwin. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets ahead, up by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Grayson Allen is out there. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Paul passes to Carter. Back to Paul. Trying to get open is Carter. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Chris Paul.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is giving up inches to almost every other player in the league, but he plays big because he knows how to use his body, and he can score inside a lot of different ways. He can finish against bigger players.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
That one misses. Houston leading by 5. And so on to Kumbo looking over it. On to Kumbo through contact.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Ball outside. Mr. Gobert. And here's Edwards. Right. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable.
And another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. The Rockets making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Edwards. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And then Sharp with the dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Edwards against Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Allen finds Man. Allen a screen on Paul. Man can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down low, over Sharp. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Man, defended by Paul. Second chance shot, and Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Carter kicks to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Allen. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Man passes to Antetokounmpo. Grizzlies making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Man passes to Allen. Now Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Carter with the block.
That 7'5" wingspan of Wendell Carter's coming into play right there. What a denial.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So for the Rockets, Bobby Portis is checked in for Sharp, and it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. And Edwards drops them both. Rockets leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 10-footer. Carter pulls it in. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Finney Smith with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Now Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. Over Holiday. Edwards, no good. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
A guy who brings energy and confidence to your team. Holiday never stays still, always on the move. A tough defensive assignment for anybody.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Both free throws good from Holiday. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Carter outside. Pass to Barnes. Gobert with a screen for Barnes. Back to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You've got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Finney Smith. Houston leading by 10. Outside Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Houston. Just 5 on the clock. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell.
Defensively, this is what Finney Smith gives you. A guy who can match up against just about anybody.
Knocked loose. Gobert the pass to Finney Smith. Edwards a screen on Mitchell. Outside Edwards. over Holiday. And another miss by Memphis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, at 6'4", 225 pounds of twisted cable wire, Edwards is built like a linebacker.
And that one misses.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And he's good on the second. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Carter outside. Pass to Edwards. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to Barnes. Drops in the tray.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
O'Neal misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Edwards. Over Holiday. No good with the wing jumper. Houston leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Outside Edwards. Takes it from 10. Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holiday, the long shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Edwards. Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Stolen by Carter. And it's Memphis on the break. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Lets it go from 14. Gobert there for the rebound. Memphis has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Mitchell against Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert is ready for the action.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Portis a screen on Carter. Giannis! He's off from 3.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now Barnes. Now Edwards. From 13 feet, it's in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Antetokounmpo against Carter. Antetokounmpo up top.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Antetokounmpo fires. Can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, just a quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
Now Carter. Edwards. And he does not hit. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Barnes. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis